So then we have seen how to read files using the read and read lines methods, and also how to write to files using the write method. However, when we use that write method, it cleared out the current content in the file if there already was content inside it before writing the new content to it. So it would be nice if instead we could open a file and append content to it at the end of the file if there's already some text inside it and not just delete it. And we can do this really easily by just using a different mode when we open the file. So this time I've got a text file with some characters already in it, and I've made a list of more characters right here in the file that I want to append to that file. And we still have the main function and the write character to file function defined from the last lesson. We're still opening the file right here as well, and we're closing it at the bottom. But this time, instead of us opening the file in write mode, which uses a W, we can open it in append mode with an A. So now, when we write to the file, Python will start writing from the end of the content already in the file to append to it. And it won't delete anything already inside it. Also, like before, if the file doesn't exist, opening the file in this append mode will create that file as well. So now we're opening the file in this append mode. Let's try writing these extra characters to it. So then right down here, I'm going to do a for loop. So I'll say for C in more characters this time, like so. And then inside here, I'm going to say file. And then we use the same method, the write method, because that's what we're doing. We're writing to the file. It's just this time we're appending to the file instead of truncating or deleting it first. And then inside here we want to output the character and then a new line, so plus, and then in a string it would be \n to go on to the next line. Okay, so now if we try this out, hopefully it adds those to the end. Let's have a look. And yeah, we can see right here. So Toad, okay, Diddy Kong hasn't gone on to the next line, and I think that's because I deleted the space previously. Let's try this again, but this time I'm keeping this new line. So I'm going to save this file and run this file again. This time we should see, yeah, it's gone on to a new line. It started on a new line. Okay, so that's better. Well, in some cases it's better. In some cases you might want to truncate the file first and delete all the content. But when we use append mode using A, now we can append at the end of the file instead. Now, like with write mode, if we try to read data, then it's not going to work. We get an error, but we can also add a plus to the A over here to say append plus read. And now we could read the file. But again, we would have to seek back to the start of the file. We'd have to put the pointer at the start of the file using that seek method in order to read the content. I'm not going to do that because I've shown you how to do it already, but I just wanted to let you know that we can also read from files using append mode if we add a plus at the end.